Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. So in this video we are going to understand how to create or update MailerCloud subscriber on Elementor form submission. So I am an owner of a real estate agency and I have connected my lead form to my website using Elementor. So here my objective is that whenever I am going to receive a new form submission, then automatically I want to add the lead received as a subscriber in my MailerCloud account so that I can communicate with my lead further. So here to automate the entire process, I need to connect my Elementor form with my MailerCloud account using an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So to learn this process step by step, let me take you to my screen. Welcome to my screen. So as a real estate agency owner, I use Elementor forms on my website to capture leads such as potential buyers or renters inquiring about properties. So here on my screen you can see my website form which I have created using Elementor, and by automatically creating or updating MailerCloud subscribers, whenever someone submits a form, I can instantly add these leads to my email list. This allows me to send them property updates, newsletters, or exclusive offers without any manual effort. It helps me stay engaged with the potential clients, provide timely information, and increase the chances of turning inquiries into successful deals. So here to automate the entire process, I need to connect my Elementor form with my MailerCloud account using an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software, and it connects all your favorite apps and makes them work together seamlessly. You can set it up to do things automatically like updating customer info across platforms or sending notifications when something important happens. It's really easy to use and saves you tons of time that you can spend on more important stuff. Plus it keeps everything organized and error free so you can focus on growing your business hassle free. So this is the homepage of Pabbly Connect, and you can visit it by simply browsing for the URL pabbly.com/connect. Here you can see two options, that are sign in and sign up free. If you're a new user, click on sign up free and get 300 tasks every month to explore the software. And if you're an existing user, click on sign in. Here I'm an existing user, so I'm clicking on sign in. Now after signing in, here you can see all Pabbly apps window where you can see all the applications of Pabbly. Here to integrate my applications, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect. Now this is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, and here to build my connection I need to create a workflow first. So for that, here I'm going to click on this create workflow button given on the top right corner. Now here in this create workflow dialog box, I have to give a name to my workflow. So here I'm going to give the name as create or update MailerCloud subscriber on Elementor form submission. And now I'm going to select my folder as automations. You can select the folder as per your need. Also you can create multiple folders to save your workflows accordingly. And now here to learn how to create a new folder inside Pabbly Connect, you have to click on this learn more hyperlink given over here. And by clicking on this, it will take you to a forum window where you can see all the instructions to how to create a new folder inside Pabbly Connect. So now moving back to my Pabbly's dashboard, and here to create a new workflow, I'm going to click on this create button given over here. Now here in this workflow window, you can see we have successfully created a workflow, and here on my screen you can see the two most important principles of an automation process, that are trigger and action. Where trigger says when this happens and action says do this. That means action is a response towards a trigger. Your automation can have a single trigger but multiple action steps. Now let's begin with our automation by simply setting up a trigger. So I'm going to select my trigger application as Elementor because I'm receiving new leads through my Elementor form. So Elementor form is a feature of the Elementor website builder that lets you create custom forms for your website easily. People use it because it provides a simple drag and drop interface to design forms, whether you need contact forms, sign-ups or surveys. It's a user-friendly and integrates well with other tools, making it a popular choice for building forms that look great and work smoothly on any site. So in my Elementor trigger step, I'm going to select my trigger event as new form submission, so that whenever we're going to receive new form submission through our Elementor form, then automatically Pabbly Connect is going to capture the response, or you can say automatically this entire workflow is going to get triggered. And now here, after selecting my trigger event, I have received a webhook URL. That means here I'm going to use this webhook URL to connect my Elementor form with Pabbly Connect. So here, following the instructions given below, firstly here I'm going to copy this webhook URL, and here I've already logged in my WordPress account, and as you all know that Elementor is a plugin of WordPress. So I've already installed the plugin, and this is the form which I've created using Elementor. So now I'm going to click on this my edit with Elementor given over here. And from here, I'm going to click on this form element given over here. And after selecting the form element, you can see we have received the option for actions after submit over here. So I'm going to click it over here. And from here, I'm going to add the action, that is webhook over here. And now after selecting the action, you can see we have received the option for webhook over here. So I'm going to click it on it. And then here you can see it is asking me to enter the webhook URL. So here I need to enter the webhook URL that I've received in my Pabbly's workflow. So here I've entered the webhook URL, and now here I'm going to click on this publish given over here. And with this, we have successfully published the form. That means we have successfully set up a webhook inside our Elementor form. So now let's preview the changes. And with this, we have successfully connected our Elementor form with Pabbly Connect. So moving back to my Pabbly's workflow, and here you can see as it is waiting for webhook response. That means here to receive a webhook response, we need to do a test submission. And to do a test submission, we need to make a test submission through our Elementor form. So for that, let me take you back to my form. And here I'm going to enter some dummy data and do a test submission. So here for the first name, I'm going to enter the name as test, last name as lead, email as test@pabblitudes.com. Here I'm going to enter random phone number. Here I'm going to select the city as Pune. Here I'm going to enter the types of apartment as 2 BHK and a random date. Then I'm going to click on the submit. And here you can see it says your submission was successful. So now let's go and check our Pabbly's workflow. And here you can see we have successfully received a response over here where we have received the form name, ID, types of apartment, mobile number, last name as lead, first name as test, email as test@pabblitudes.com, date and the city. So with this, we have successfully set up our trigger over here. So once we have received a new form submission through our Elementor form, I want to add the lead received as a subscriber in my MailerCloud account so that I can further communicate with my lead. So for that, here in this action step, I'm going to select my action application as MailerCloud. So MailerCloud is an email marketing tool that helps businesses create, send and manage email campaigns. It offers features like email templates, automation and analytics to make it easier to connect with your audience. People use MailerCloud because it simplifies the process of designing and sending emails, track their performance and helps improve engagement with personalized content. It's a handy tool for anyone looking to enhance their business. So here in my MailerCloud action step, I'm going to select my action event as create or update a subscriber, so that whenever a new form submission is received through my Elementor form, I want to add the lead received as a new subscriber in my MailerCloud account. And now here to connect my MailerCloud with Pabbly Connect, here I'm going to click on this connect. Here to build a new connection, I'm going to select add new connection. If your MailerCloud account is already connected with Pabbly Connect, then you can click on select existing connection. And now here to build a new connection, it is asking me to enter the API key. So here following the instructions given below, here I've already logged in my MailerCloud account. And from here, I'm going to click on my profile icon given in the left sidebar. And from here, I'm going to click on this account option. And here under accounts, I'm going to select integrations, and here under integrations, I'm going to select API keys. Now here under API keys, I'm going to create a new API key by clicking on this create API key button given over here. And then I'm going to give a name to my API key, that is new lead. And then I'm going to generate the key. So here you can see we have successfully generated the API key. So I'm going to copy it. Moving back to my Pabbly's workflow, and here I'm going to enter the API key. Now here after entering the API key, I'm going to click on the save given over here. And we are now successfully connected. So moving forward, and then here it is asking me to select the list. So here I need to select the list under which I want to create or update a new subscriber in my MailerCloud account. So here to select this list, let me take you back to my MailerCloud account. And from here, I'm going to click on this audience. And here under audience, I'm going to select list. And here under list, you can see all the 3 lists that I've created with different names. And now here in this case, I want to add the new subscriber under this particular list, which is named as website leads. So moving back to my Pabbly's workflow, and here I'm going to select my list as website leads. Now here after selecting my list, here it is asking me to enter the email address, first name, middle name and some other details as well. So here instead of entering these details manually, here I'm going to map the data. Mapping data means insert data from previous step. That means here I'm going to map the data from the response that I've received in my trigger step. Mapping makes a text dynamic so that whenever we're going to receive new form submission through our Elementor, then automatically this previously existing detail will be updated with the new one. So I'm going to map the email address. Moving forward, here this tags is not required field, so here I'm going to leave it blank, but if you want to add any tag, then you can do it as per your need. And here for the first name, I'm going to map my lead's first name. Here this middle name is not required field, so again here I'm going to leave it blank. Here for the last name, I'm going to map my lead's last name. Scrolling little down, here I'm going to map the phone number. Here I'm going to map the city. And the rest fields are not required fields, so here I'm going to leave them blank, but if you want to add any other detail, then you can do it as per your need. And now here, after entering all the required details, I'm going to click on the save and send test request given over here. And here you can see we have received a successful response where we have received the data inserted value as 1 and data submitted as 1. And with this, we have successfully created or updated a new subscriber in our MailerCloud account for the new form submission received through Elementor. So now let's go and check it. Here I'm going to open the list and then I'm going to click on this contact, and here you can see we have successfully created a new subscriber under this particular list with the email as test@pablitudes.com. And here you can see some other details such as first name, last name, email, phone number and the city. So with this, we have successfully set up our automation. Now let's test our automation to check whether it is working or not. So to test our automation, what we are going to do is that we are going to make another form submission through our Elementor form. And for that, let me take you back to my form. Here I'm going to refresh it. And again here I'm going to enter some dummy data and do a test submission. So here for the first name, I'm going to enter the name as Smart, last name as User, email as smart@pablitudes.com. Here I'm going to enter random phone number. And here for the city, I'm going to select the city as Hyderabad and the types of apartment as 1 BHK and a random date. Now here, after entering all the required details, I'm going to click on the submit. And here you can see it says your submission was successful. So now let's go and check our MailerCloud account. And here you can see we have successfully created a new subscriber with the email as smart@pablitudes.com. And here you can see the rest details such as first name, last name, email, phone number and the city. So with this, we have successfully tested our automation. Now let me summarize this whole video for you. So here we have taken our trigger as Elementor and our action as MailerCloud. So that whenever we're going to make a new form submission through Elementor, then automatically the lead receive is going to add as a new subscriber in our MailerCloud account. Okay, so these were the steps to how to create or update MailerCloud subscriber on Elementor form submission. I hope these steps were clear to you. Now if you want to use the same workflow, then you can find the clone link in the description box below. I hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching. Not only these applications, you can integrate many other applications with Pabbly Connect. So now if you have any doubt, then you can email us at support@pabbly.com, and if you have any query, then you can reach out to us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, then you can simply visit our website, that is www.pabbly.com. So now if you liked our video, then please subscribe to our channel and share it with your friends.